it certainly has. Shine a Light certainly has been all over radio. Just knowing specifically here in Toronto, listening to radio, especially like Indie 88, 102.1, The Edge, and that have been playing it on high rotation. And when you have a mega hit like that, and not just in Canada, not just on radio, the FIFA commercial obviously didn't hurt. That's kind of put it on a whole other scale. But when you have a mega hit like that early in your career, what is still pretty early in your career, does that, when it comes time to write your full length album, or when you start, you sit down for the first time to write a song after Shine a Light's really blowing up, is that in your head at all? Whether you're thinking, I need to duplicate that success, I need to duplicate that sound, or on the reverse, I want to go away from that, just is it in your head at all while you're writing?
I think the most important thing with any of this stuff, there's a number of occasions where you could pat yourself on the back with music. Maybe it's when you sign a publishing deal, or maybe when you sign to an independent label, or then sign to a major record label, or maybe it's when you sell out your first show, or maybe when there's a song on the radio and people are. You could pat yourself on the back and you could say to yourself, yeah, I'm doing really well. And I just think that's really dangerous. I think the best thing you can do, and the way I feel about it, is this is a good start. This is a solid foundation to achieve what I want to achieve. So really I don't really view Shine a Light as any sort of hit, I just view it as a really good indication that people seem to like what I'm doing, and with writing songs, it's the same with my producer. I mean, he's very good at telling me that I'm an idiot, so it's not like it would ever be able to get too big for my boots there. But I think it's just about doing what we're doing. I don't think it will ever change, in that we just write songs that we want to listen to, really, and I write songs that I want to listen to. Or I started writing songs to impress a girl years ago, and I still think at some level that's still what I'm doing. And I think, like I said before, I think you've got to feel it first. If you want people to feel something, I think you've got to feel it first. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know what you end up with, and I hope I never end up there. But I don't think you really think about that stuff. I think you just write songs that you want to write and see where it goes.
What's in store then, moving forward from this point and building on the success? Is the next release going to be a full-length album, or is it another EP? Do you know what's next?
Well, I mean, the immediate future is I'm doing a tour of sort of, I don't want to say Canada because Canada's massive, but I guess of like round Toronto bits of Canada. So Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, London, Ontario. I don't know. Surely they could think up a better name. Come on. I know. At least put a new in front of it, or London 2. And then a US tour that I'm doing straight after that, which is really exciting. In terms of release, I guess we'll release, the next single will be Start a Riot, which I guess will be the end of March, April, but we'll see how Shine a Light's doing at that point. And then I think I mean, things change so much in music, don't they, based on what's reacting and what isn't. But I hope I'll do a whole album, release a full album, maybe the summer, maybe early fall, late summer, early fall, I think. Yeah.
Do you sit down and say, all right, now I'm starting the next album? Or have you already got kind of a batch of songs that may or may not kind of form the foundation of it? Do you know when you're starting that album?
Not really. We just wrote as many songs as we could, basically, and we've got a really good, solid body to go on now. I think maybe we need possibly one other song, but we'll see what makes it onto the album. Maybe we need two, maybe we don't need any more. The nice thing is I've recorded the vocals for a lot of stuff, so it means that I can go and do the rock star thing on a stage, and my producer can do little bits here as well, because that's kind of stressful. Recording vocals it can be quite hard work. It's not stressful, but it can be quite hard work, and you can't get a cold for 3 weeks in case you need to do some singing, so that's kind of nice. But no, we just got as many songs as we possibly could, and then then you play them to the label, don't you? And you get their input on what they think works and what doesn't, and so yeah, hopefully we've got enough stuff, but we'll see.
When you say Start a Riot's going to be the next single, is it you selecting that? Do you have an ear for what the single is when you have a batch of songs, or do you kind of just pass off the album and say you choose?
I think Start a Riot was always Island's favourite, really. So I think that was the one that they were the most looking forward to working, I suppose. And we just needed something to... I signed to Island having nothing online or no real story around the project, so it's really a case of building into that. I think using Shine a Light to be on the radio, we put Ghosts out to all the blogs and stuff like that, and you just start to build things slowly, and then Riot. So Riot was always the one that I was kind of most looking forward to doing, and it's great fun to play live. It's been really nice. I have a session band now that I play with that are just amazing friends of mine now. They're all Toronto guys and are great. And Riot's been doing quite well on Spotify. It's been getting about 1 million plays a week, which is great. So people kind of know that when I play gigs as well. So I'm excited, but at the moment I'm really happy to keep with Shine a Light and see where that goes, really.
Well, it's this kind of song you never really get tired of, and I guys even just listened to the EP again on the way in this morning. It's like, damn, this song. It's like you can't not sing along to it. But anyways, Mike, like I said, I know it's been a long morning for you. I'll let you go, but again, for everyone, this is banners to you, Mike Nelson, to his friends and family, and Mike, I'm thrilled to have you based in here in Toronto. I love the EP and can't wait to see what comes out next. And for folks around the area, Central Canada, I suppose we can call it, keep an eye out for Banner's tour dates coming up very soon. When does that start?
Yeah, the first one is on the 18th of February. I can't remember where that first gig is, but yeah, in Canada. Yeah.
Right on. Thanks a lot for this, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for taking the time.
Cheers.